Are you serious? Are you serious? What? You talk about a heat wave. It's 117.8 degrees Fahrenheit in parts of India. Unbelievable. More than 500 people have died from extreme heat in India. Are you serious? But again, folks, the extreme weather conditions, whether it's 7 feet of snow in Buffalo, New York, or 19.5 inches in Jerusalem, Israel, or flash flooding in areas of Texas, record-breaking temperatures, fluctuations, thunderbolts, sinkholes, earthquakes, volcanoes, and we've not even got started with the hurricane season yet. The earth is seriously under severe pressure, and the Bible told us that the sun would start to bake men and scorch men in the last days. Let me read to you what it says here in the report coming out of New Delhi, India. Reuters is reporting that soaring temperatures have gripped parts of southern and northern India in an extreme heat wave, which has killed more than 500 people and looks to to continue this week as the heat is still there. The hottest place in India was in a place called Allahabad City in the northern portion of India, which saw the mercury rise to 47.7 degrees Celsius or 117.8 degrees Fahrenheit. This took place yesterday while the capital of Delhi was setting at 110.3 degrees. Now, folks, I've been in New Delhi. Oh, no. I've been there, and it's been 18 years since I was there. And there was so many millions and millions of people, and the traffic was insane, and there wasn't that many red lights, and there were motor scooters and bicycles and people on foot and cars blowing horns and goats crossing the road in the middle of the city and oxen pulling big poles of lumber. I mean, are you serious? I can imagine in such a packed city of I don't know how many millions of people. I haven't looked at the census lately, but it's an incredible number. And all of them in the sweltering 110-degree heat with very, very, very few people with air conditioning. And I mean few. You're probably talking 1%. Well, I mean, are you serious? Well, most of the 539 recorded deaths have been of construction workers, the elderly, of course, or the homeless in the southern states there in southern India. It's just atrocious what's happening. The Indian Meteorological Department has issued a red warning to affect regions, saying the heat wave conditions are likely to continue over the next coming days. It's not going to end soon. Folks, now I have 2 orphanages there that we have been supporting here at Paul Begley Prophecy Ministry. I've been to India and been to one of those orphanages, like I said, back in 1997. I held a crusade there, and thousands came in the jungle. Over 3,000 people walked there in the jungle to hear me preach, and many hundreds were saved. Hindus coming to Christ. When I want you to pray for both my orphanages there, both of them. We've got a second orphanage now, still under the same director, the same man that has stayed in my home, and I've stayed there. I want you to pray. I'm actually praying about going back to India later this year to visit both of those orphanages, to give you some actual footage of the young children that we're helping. And this ministry continues to outreach. I don't say a lot about that on YouTube, and I don't say a lot about it. These are one of the things we do that Jesus told us, just to do it and not say much about it. But I want you to know that that is part of what you're supporting when you're supporting Paul Begley Prophecy Ministries. It's not just sending 101 packages of Bibles to people this week all over the world. Bibles, prayer cloths with anointed, out to the sick. We anoint them. They have prayer cloths with scriptures on it. We anoint them with oil and send them out. We send Bibles out. We send prayer blankets to those that are very ill. We send chemo caps to people who are going through chemotherapy. And all of that is free, and we pay the postage for it. It's not just that. It's not just the conferences we hold or the revivals we hold and preach to people, literally, and hold altar calls for folks to be saved and healed. It's not just that. But folks, the orphanages, the 2 orphanages in India and the 1 orphanage in Pakistan, we go to the Hindu, poorest area of the Hindu world and help feed, clothe, and educate and shelter some of the most poorest children in the world, orphans. And then we do the same thing in the Muslim world, right there in the heart of Pakistan. We thank God for Atif Reza, who's doing a wonderful job with our orphanage there. And we thank Sammy Knight for the wonderful job he and his wife are doing as well, and in India. And we just thank you for supporting our ministry. I want to thank all of you YouTube viewers. Now, at the Cyber Church, what we call the online church at my website, we talk about these things a lot more frequently than I do here on YouTube. But I noticed there's 93,000 subscribers to this YouTube channel. And I want you to remember that when we're out there, if you like what we do, we bring you the current world news events, we bring you the Bible prophecy. We do our very best to inform you of the things happening around the world. And if God lays it on your heart to go to our website at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com and leave a donation or plant a seed of faith, or even start tithing into this ministry, whatever the Lord lays on your heart, an offering, whatever it is, know that you're helping making a major difference to people around the world. God bless you. Let's get the harvest in. The souls are coming to Christ. It's the last days. Pray for the people. You know what? I wasn't even going to talk about that, but since I'm just talking about India, I mean, my heart is so concerned about the elderly there and all of the people that are there, the children, all the people. These are the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time.